Shut the door and cut down the traffic flow.
Yeah, we're at 18 minutes.
Yeah.
My watch said 15. Well, no, not live. We are, everything we're saying is being recorded, and then what we do is you and I.
Including the audio.
Yeah, we just edit everything.
Which we can do.
So you can keep the girls in, get the girls in. Perfect.
I'm the same as our special planner. Please join along.
Marion's band's playing the Althoff fight song?
Yeah, that's our band.
That's your band?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Band. Yeah.
I thought that was the. Go right ahead. How much for my seats?
Did you save anything?
No. I'll have to go find some others.
What are you on? Are you standing?
Standing on the floor.
Oh.
That'll be plenty of seats.
I turned the microphones back on. I was trying to get the band in the other one.
You did what? Or you turned them back on?
Well, that's way too fast. That was way too fast, you know. I thought that was a little bit off, so trying to get it set.
We would like to welcome Althoff Campus alumni first Althoff Campus alumni homecoming weekend. So everybody make their first return to an Althoff Catholic game. Very, very welcome to you. Glad you're here. Here's tonight's starting lineup. Wildcats, Marion High School. On defense. Here's tonight's Marion starting lineup on defense. Number 45, defensive end Justin Nicholson. At defensive tackle, number 58, J.D. Ray. Defensive tackle, number 67, Dontel Taylor. At defensive end, number 71, David Ackray. At linebacker, number 34, Hunter Odom. At linebacker, number 33, Logan Hunt. At linebacker, number 22, Ryan Baird. defensive back, number 21, Troy Blinker. Defensive back, number 9, Jordan Bradford. At safety, number 7, Jake Weaver. Also at safety, number 3, John Evans. Wildcats are coached by Mr. Terry Morton. Now here's the starting offensive lineup. We're here.
I said, if you're done, I'm doing play-by-play and your husband's doing the color.
He's doing the work.
What is?
What does that mean?
All right.
At wingback, number 40, Luke Gray.
Yes.
That's been total.
Green light. You need water now. Put that on, see how you're.
At center, number 6,
I'll talk in this one, you talk in that one, see it's.
offensive guard.
How's that? Is that okay for you?
Yes, I think it could be a little louder, I believe.
Number 50, Eric Permanent.
All right, talk to your here. I'll talk to you.
That's pretty good.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Can you hear all right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What? You can hear here comes Politis.
And at quarterback, number 12, Eric Burke. Crusaders are coached by Mr. Ken Turner. One of my guys see you, I was just about that. Glenn said I was the colored guy.
Glenn knew I was going to be here.
Okay, now, are you sure I can be in here? I won't say nothing.
It's radioactive.
IHSA rules.
How are you, Pam?
I'm fine.
Hi, Coach.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Good. I am good, thank you.
If you hadn't made it, I was going to do play-by-play and put
I was
put
We,
Yeah, the farm boy. How's your? Can you hear Glenn all right?
Testing, 1, 2.
You all sound
testing.
Let's
Can you
see
hear-
if you can hear me better now. We are live. Homecoming.
Right.
You guys good?
I think so.
I think so.
Sounds good.
All right. Wait a minute. You're looking hot over there, though.
I know. Have Glenn talk again.
Talk to me a little bit.
Pam's always looking hot.
No, that's-
The Lunton.
It's on the air. Go ahead and talk a minute. I want to see when I got to check the level.
Okay.
You're good.
Good.
I think
It would be terrible if we got fired.
you guys are good.
JD, how are you?
Doing good.
You may have a. We're not on the air.
JD, this is my wife, Terry.
Oh,
We're not on the air, are we? Hey, are we on the air?
You are being recorded, but we will edit it out. Okay? Oh, yeah, right. My tech is going to get a real kick out of this.
They're 4-1, aren't they, Coach?
They're 4-1. I've got the lineups here.
Okay. JD, do we have an extra Marion lineup, you think?
Should be one in front of the book.
They're one
Go get one now. The kids are going to go.
I didn't know it went all the way
Should
over.
be in
I've
front
tried
of
to
the
find
book.
one for you.
Right.
All right. Oh, here. I'm giving you a job.
Oh,
My
okay.
technician is at home. He's going to answer.
So what do I do?
JD, you on the camera tonight, big guy? All right.
Okay. There you go. Right there.
Supposed to give that today.
Beautiful. Well, thank you.
Thank
Right in the nick of time.
Yeah, really.
Coach Fisher's coming up to the booth. I just saw him in the LU building. Yes. Central Methodist.
First shot is going to be in that promotion. So you want to go down there and focus on the girls?
I guess I can look off your sheet. That'd be fine.
The quarterback is Brent Hill, and the good running back is I think.
Hill's number 4 QB.
Yeah. But then he went up here.
Keep coming.
Lewis, 6'5", 210-pound senior. He's
15.
But I thought they said Brent Hill.
Fade out.
Not really.
Can you, are you down all the way?
It's about time.
Zoomed out of it all the way?
Zoom out.
Yeah. There you go.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the girls are almost there.
Does it load?
We got nothing. All right, so let's see if you can go a little bit more.
They got nice looking uniforms.
They do. Okay, good. All right.
Good.
We got part of the girls, yeah. You'll get the team then when they come out.
I'm getting a lot of heads and fins.
That's okay.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go.
Everything carried.
This is great view up here.
Kind of ribbon, especially when it rains.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was
that
miserable
rainy
last
game. I
game,
was
right?
over there. It was so. It's weird they're not having stands over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys next door, the broadcasters for Marion.
How'd the first one sound, Pam?
I thought it sounded great.
Really?
It sounded good.
Do you guys get nervous?
All the time. Every minute
I know
that we
Coach
coach.
Shot does it.
We're nervous every minute of every day.
Yeah, Dan, I can tell you're really nervous.
JD, are you nervous too?
A little bit.
JD's doing great.
Is the field growing on you just a little bit?
Not really.
Kind of makes me dizzy.
It's tough when you watch a play and all of a sudden red, gray, red.
Yeah.
Oh well, to each his own. They did it for a reason. Accomplished that.
What was the reason?
Publicity.
Oh, yeah, they
The
got a
whole,
lot of
the
that.
whole, you went across the country. That's the Atlas field.
Watch a play. Just keep going. You're on the ugliest field, football field I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that boy. Is he a cutie? Wow, look at those blue eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, he's so huge.
Look at
He's
him.
in blue jeans like armor.
He's a
Say a
Falcon.
prayer for our athletes.
He's a Falcon.
Our national anthem, which was sung
Okay, here we go.
by Paige Henry of Althoff Catholic. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Let us pray. O loving God, you are the champion over darkness. You are the source of every talent. Help all of our athletes gathered here today to achieve their greatest potential. May they play with strength and confidence. Help all of us here, athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators, to follow your example of dignity and compassion for each other. Protect our athletes from injury and bless our visitors with a safe return home. May the greatness of this event be a reflection of the glory of God. Amen. And now for our national anthem.
Are we ready for some football? We are live at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium hosting now the Althoff Catholic Crusaders versus the Marion Wildcats as we come to you live. Dan Politis alongside legendary coach, Hall of Famer Glenn Schott. And, Coach, we're less than 3 minutes away from Althoff Catholic versus Marion.
Right, Dan, and this is really a big ball game for Althoff. We're 3-2. At this time, we lost a heartbreaker last week at Centralia, and you know we can't really go 3-3 because for us to make the playoffs, to sure to make the playoffs, we have to win 3 out of our 4 last games. So to make sure you're in a playoff, you need to go 6-3. That assures your place of being in the playoff.
That is
if you
right.
go 5-4, you're taking your chances.
Absolutely a big ball game as the Althoff Crusaders have just entered midfield here 2 minutes before kickoff. And as Coach Schott said, a big game for Althoff Catholic as we come to you live on the IHSA website, live streaming. Coach Ken Turner is back with his coaching staff. And, Coach, perfect football weather. Couldn't say that the last home game against the Belleville West Maroons.
No, if you remember, it's kind of good to be back here. We haven't the Crusaders have been away from home for 3 straight weeks, and it's kind of good to get back home, enjoy the stadium, the Lindenwood University Stadium here, and it's certainly a different night than what we experienced the last time we sat in this same booth. That was the night it rained for Belleville West game, and so I think our Crusaders know the importance of this game tonight.
The officials have huddled around midfield here as we're getting ready for the opening kickoff less than a minute away at Lindenwood University Belleville's alternate stripe stadium, gaining notoriety throughout the country. Coach Schott here, coach for 40-plus years on this very field that has been remodeled now. It is AstroTurf. A perfect night of football here and a big game for the Althoff Crusaders, and we face a formidable opponent, 4-1 with Marion.
Marion is 4-1. They stumbled last week. They lost to Cahokia, who is certainly an improving team. They've gone to Cahokia, from what I understand, has gone strictly to running the ball now, with not a whole lot of passes. So they went down to Marion and beat Marion down there. So it's really a big game for both schools. However, I think it's a bigger game for Althoff High School this evening.
Having their back against the wall to make the playoffs, Coach Ken Turner in his 5th season replacing the legend alongside Glenn Schott, 3-time state champion, coached here for 44 years at Althoff Catholic. And Althoff has didn't see the coin flip, Coach, but they are going to kick off to the Wildcats here in just a few seconds.
They may have deferred.
Perfect night of football here. It is probably just under 70 degrees. No wind, absolutely no wind here at.
No, those flags are just draped dead still.
And
I want to correct you something, Dan. Unfortunately, it was 46 years.
46.
46. 47 altogether. 46 here in this field.
That is a remarkable career. And kicking off now, the Crusaders kicking to about the bobbled ball at the 25, run back to their own, looks like 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Marion Wildcats. Exciting night ahead here, and I'm sure Coach Turner's got his team excited to play some football.
I certainly hope so. I'm looking forward to the, there's been a change in the starting defensive lineup for Althoff. We had a young man who was ejected from the game last week, so according to the IHSA rules, he has to sit the next game. So we're making an adjustment defensively, and we hope that they certainly can make up for that loss. Marion comes out in the shotgun formation.
Pass wide, a good catch, and the ball was spotted on the 25-yard line and ran it out near the 35-yard line, depending on the spot. The Marion Wildcats are wearing a white jersey with dark navy pants, and the Crusaders are wearing a navy and gold jersey and their gold pants. Good-looking uniforms on both sides of the field, Coach, and it's 1st and 5 from the handoff. Not much there.
That was a handoff. I don't think they didn't pick up the first down. It was actually 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1, right.
That was a nice play made by Merritt Jackson, the big tackle that's going to the University of Illinois. Tonight he's been asked to play both ways, which I certainly hope that he's very capable of doing that, Dan.
Yes, quite an athlete.
It is a first down.
First. Back to pass to number 23. The pass was caught by John Dalton. Nice pass over the middle. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line.
They got a nice-sized quarterback. Matt Lewis, 6'5", 210-pound senior. Again, stands back in the spread offense. Shotgun formation.
Rolls to his right. Incomplete pass intended for DeJuan Tucker. Incomplete pass is going to set up a 2nd down. Good crowd here at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium.
Yeah, it is. As I said, we haven't been home for 3 games, so this is our homecoming week at Althoff High School, which is always very, very important to the young men.
Congrats to Ashley Gagan, our homecoming queen, and I understand they'll be introduced at halftime. She, by the way, I learned today, Coach, through her grandparents, she's playing 2 soccer games prior to being crowned tonight. Handoff to number 17 with Marion. Hit hard near the line. Maybe 17, a gain of 1.
Number 17, Henry Jones, 5'9", 180-pound senior, running back. Ashley's a volleyball player.
That's right. I'm sorry. I said soccer. You're right. Thank you.
Player.
You know your students at Althoff. That's exactly right. 3rd and 1, Coach. Now they've changed it to 1st and 10. Okay. Have a little problem with
first
the
down.
scoreboard.
Kid drops back.
Pass over the middle. Great pass over the middle, caught by Jawan Tucker.
And tackled by number 20, Cole Reichert. Did a nice
Good
job.
Tackle. Nice throw over the middle. About a 30, 35-yard pass over the middle. First big gain for the Wildcats. They are inside Althoff's territory now on their 31-yard line. Handoff to number 17, Henry Jones. Looks like he gained 3 or so yards.
Gained about 2. Again, Big Merritt Jackson was on the tackle.
Quarterback looks to the sideline for a play. Shotgun formation. 2 ends near side. Throw
good
again.
Play. Good play.
Throw again to Tucker.
Good play by Michael Harris. It was a screen set up behind. They had trips to the right, and that slip screen where they throw behind one of the split guys and the other 2 blocks.
Sets up a 3rd and 9, Coach. Ball on the 30. Big play here for the Althoff Crusaders trying to defend 0-0 with 9:42 in the first quarter. Shotgun start. Looking to his left. Deep throw to the corner. Could have been intercepted. Dropped by number 24 from Althoff, Blake Butts. Coach, he could have had that ball.
He should have had that ball. I mean, he saw it the whole way. The kid obviously overthrew the receiver by a great margin, and Butts really should have had that. That was a big play because now it's fourth and 9.
From the 30, obviously too far to kick a field goal. They've kept the quarterback in. Matt Lewis in a shotgun, 4th and 9 on the 30. Back to pass. Throw deep over the middle, incomplete. Turnover. The Althoff Crusaders take the ball for the first time on offense from their own 30-yard line. Exciting series there, Coach.
Yeah, it really was. Marion Wildcats drove from their own 26-yard line down to the Althoff 20, and Althoff made a stand. There was some good coverage there in the defensive secondary, and also they were able to put a little pressure on the quarterback with their front four.
Let's hope Eric Mertens at quarterback tonight for the Crusaders has a better game. Many turnovers here against Belleville West. The last game played here 3 weeks ago. He's in a shotgun formation, Coach.
That was a handoff to Dennis Jackson, Dan. He's a junior. Handoff to him. He's not a real big young man, but however, he does have some real good speed. Picked up, what, 1?
1 yard. 2nd and 9 from Althoff 31, 9:04 in the first quarter. No score. Crusaders first series on offense. Shotgun formation by Mertens, dropping back. Pass over, great catch, and what nice run here. Very nice by number 22, Henley.
Garland Handley. Again, that was that same slip screen that Althoff ran. And I guess it looks like Garland Handley has been
he's down. Injury timeout. Megan Gears, our trainer, onto the field. Got hit pretty hard there, Coach, right in front of the press box here at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium.
You know, Dan, he made some really nice cuts and nice moves in there because I thought there for a while he was going to be stopped for almost no gain, but now he's he made some really, really nice moves and he picked up a first down. You hate to see that for the young man. The kid's a senior and has been one of my most consistent players, and he's also our leading rusher.
Garland Henry down on the field being treated by Megan Gears, Althoff's athletic trainer. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Coach Ken Turner's out there with him. He's lying on his back, looks to be getting up. And as Coach mentioned, he's a valuable asset to the Althoff Crusaders. 8:48 in the first quarter. No score. Gets a nice round of applause as he's being helped off on his own power, so hopefully he'll be back in momentarily.
Well, he looks like he's limped a bit, but it probably was the ankle, although you never want to speculate on injuries.
Coach Ken Turner also calls the offense, Coach?
Yes, he's got, he'll tell one of the coaches, and that other coach will signal in the play. Since basically we're in a no huddle this time, spread formation.
Mertens hands off to Cordell Harris. Gains a few yards depending on the spot. Looks like he gained 4 yards. Cordell Harris, number 2. Coach Ken Turner was your offensive coordinator for how many years, Coach?
Well, he was. I like most head coaches, I still call the plays, but he was the offensive coordinator, coached the split receivers for us.
Mertens scrambling to his right. Pass over the middle, double team, incomplete. Pass intended for Frazier. Good hard throw by Mertens. He was double teamed. Well defended. Intended for Luke Frazier. Incomplete pass is going to set up a 3rd and 6.
I think Cole Reichard, which normally plays D-back, is in the game at a wide receiver, number 20.
Mertens in a shotgun, 3rd and 6 from his own 48. 8:01 in the first quarter, 0 score.
Empty backfield.
Wide open to Harris. First down and plenty more. Good cut by Michael Harris. Boy, great run, Coach.
Great run.
Michael Harris, the son of Principal Dave Harris, wide open on that pass and a nice run after the catch.
Picked up about 29 yards, I think, on that play, something like that.
Ball looks to be on Marion's 24-yard line. First and 10. Nice momentum by the Crusaders. Be nice to get a score early, Coach, and get some momentum built.
It certainly would. Let's see if we can maintain our offensive capabilities here.
First time under center, Mertens takes the ball, scrambling, tosses it complete.
That's number 44. That's Brett Silvestri, a sophomore. Started at linebacker last year as a freshman for us. He comes in and plays one of the running backs. Comes out in the flat, That was a nice flat pass to at least make it 2nd and 7.
Yep, looks like he gained 3, 2nd and 7 from the 21. Matt Lauber and Rich Sojay, assistant coaches, down below the press box. Mertens takes it under center. 2 men in the backfield. Pitch out and running wide is Dennis Jackson.
I think Dennis Jackson picked up a first down, Dan.
Looks like it. Nice run to the far side. If he didn't get a first down, it's awful close. Let's see where the referees spot it. See if the gangs move for a first down. They're calling it 3rd and short, Coach. Less than a yard.
What are we on, the 15?
Yes, sir. 3rd and short on the 15.
He's back underneath the center.
Mertens
That's good.
sneaks it up the middle. Very good.
Good job. Good job.
Boy, I bet, Coach, with all your experience, 46-plus years coaching, nice to see the NFL referees return back and bring some officiating back to this great sport.
Well, it is. It was. Sometimes you felt sorry for those replacement officials because I think
Mertens under heavy attack throws it deep corner of the end zone near side, incomplete, 6:23. Yeah, it was something to watch the NFL officiating, and it's a testament to good officials both at the high school level all the way through to the NFL.
Well, I think from what I read and watched, I think the replacement officials were kind of maybe overmatched, weren't quite used to the speed and the contact of the NFL. But I think also the players and the coaches sometimes took advantage of that situation also. It's certainly for the safety factor of the players in the NFL. That was a good decision.
Mertens takes the ball, runs it up the middle for a few yards, waiting on the spot. It's 3rd and 7 now. Ball inside the 10-yard line of Marion. Threatening to score here just under 6 minutes in the first quarter. It is now 3rd and 7, ball on Marion's 9-yard line. Mertens in a shotgun. Under heavy rush. Oh, Coach, he got hit hard and sacked. Back to his 20. Lost 11 yards on that play. Heavy rush by Marion.
Actually, it almost looked like he could have had a face mask call and grabbed the kid's back of the helmet. But, again, they did not call it. Althoff lined up at a field goal. Donovan Gagan, Ashley Gagan's brother, is our freshman kicker, and he's going to be a good one before it's all over with.
He can really kick it. Michael Harris taking the hold. Ball was snapped, whistles blown, play dead. Flags all over the turf. Offsides against the Marion Wildcats, 5-yard penalty.
That certainly will help. It'll still be 4th and 9, but that penalty certainly will give us an opportunity to get the ball closer.
Ball now spotted on the 16. Gagan to attempt the field goal. Harris taking the hold, snap down, kick up, and I don't know, Coach, if that was partially blocked, but a very low kick and a missed field goal.
Well, we got some penetration right up the middle, and when you have that type of penetration right up the middle, and your kicker takes your eyes off the ball, which apparently he looked like he did, and just kind of topped it. But again, he's only a freshman, but he's going to be a really, really good kicker before it's all over with.
That's part of the freshman tendencies, right? Big pressure play there, and he's got quite the leg. So now Marion takes the possession back on their own 16. 4:58 in the first quarter, no score. We're coming live on homecoming weekend for the Althoff Catholic Crusaders. Snap and a pitch. Gang tackle by the Crusaders. Coach maybe got 2 or 3 yards tops.
Looks like Furmanek and Silvestri again on the tackle. Like you say, there was a host of defensive people there. Marion took the ball down, and Althoff defense survived, and then Althoff takes the ball down, and the Marion team survives. So, we're going to
defensive ball game so far. Pass out to the far side, caught. Was 2nd and 7. Didn't look like Coach he gained much, if any, there.
Let me see. Yeah, he about 2, so about 3rd and 5 now. That tackle was made by number 24.
They gave him a good spot, 3rd
Blake
and 4.
Butts.
3rd and 4. Shotgun formation.
Oh,
wide open pass, Coach, to Henry Jones, who was wide open, overthrown by the quarterback, Matt Lewis, from Marion.
Actually, Althoff had an excellent rush that time on the game.
Now it's a 4th down and 4, and Marion will be kicking it back to some speedsters lined up at their own 40-yard line for the Crusaders. Kick going to Sharda Tucker.
That ball was tapped back here. That ball should be moved back to the 44-yard line, 45-yard line.
Let's see if one of the referees saw it. They spotted it now. Are they going to move it?
That was another good defensive stand by the Crusaders.
You're exactly right, Coach. They're going to spot it just as you said it. The legendary Coach Glenn Schott, 3-time state champion, Hall of Famer. The ball now is on our own 46-yard line of the Crusaders. 1st and 10, 3:43 remaining in the first quarter. Mertens from a shotgun, in motion, handoff. Great run. He's going wide, Coach, going wide. Inside Marion. Great run by Tucker.
Nick Hawthorne. That's Nick Hawthorne.
Yes.
Nick Hawthorne from Althoff High School. He's 5'10", 155, a senior, and he also has some speed.
He was quick on that. Nick Hawthorne, number 1 for the Crusaders. Moves it down to Marion's 26-yard line. Crusaders moving the ball nicely. Mertens going from a shotgun formation. Got Jackson alongside in the backfield. Hands off to Jackson. Gang tackle by Marion. Ball loose, but I think he was down, Coach.
I think he was down before, yes. Didn't look like he's got much, didn't gain very much on the play. In fact, may have lost a foot or two. Dennis Jackson, as I said, is a junior. He's they listed him at 5'10", 155. I think that's giving him about 10 pounds, if not more.
Shotgun formation. Crusaders have 2 timeouts remaining in the first half. Marion has 3. Pass wide, caught for a few-yard gain to Keenan Young, number 4 for the Crusaders. Spun, broke a couple tackles. Tackle, ball spotted on Marion's 28-yard line.
If that was Keenan Young, Dan, he's a freshman, which they think a lot of.
23-yard line, 2nd and 7.
He's out at wide receiver out here.
Ball in the 23, Mertens from Althoff, shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers wide. Toss to number 1. Great catch. Nice throw by Mertens.
Great catch by Hawthorne. Nice throw by Mertens. And again, it's 1st and 10 on Marion's.
As a coach, do you like that ball thrown extremely hard, medium? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think your quarterback has to learn how to put a touch on the ball. There are times when you need to throw it hard and place it in there, and there's times you need to put some touch on it. Where you have to put it over somebody. It looks to me like Marion that time only rushed 3, dropped everybody back.
Mertens keeps the ball, runs it up the middle. They are spotting us with 2nd and 8 on the 9-yard line of Marion. 1:25 remaining in the first quarter. The score is 0-0. Althoff threatening to score.
It would be nice to get some points on the board to put that ball in the end zone before the end of the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Handoff that was Dennis Jackson, Dan.
Dennis Jackson gained a couple up the middle. Coach Ken Turner having some conversation with his coaches. Less than a minute in the first quarter. This will be the last play before they switch sides. Merton's in a shotgun. He's got 3 receivers wide and 1 near side. Looking right, throwing. Ooh, good defensive play by Marion. Near a touchdown and almost intercepted, but dropped by Marion.
I thought Frazier had that.
I did
42.
too. I did too. It was a good throw. Threw it a little low. I thought he did too, Coach.
Now here we go again with the field goal. The problem with that, we were down there twice now, and so far we've come away with no points. Those.
Yeah, this would be a good confidence boost for Gagan, the kicker. Field goal attempt. Ball is down. Kick is up.
Good.
And it is good for the Crusaders. 3-0. Althoff gets on the board after the second field goal attempt. 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter as we come to you live on a perfect night. Lindenwood University Belleville. We're streaming live on IHSA.org. And this will be a feature that Althoff will provide. Dan Politis alongside the legendary Hall of Fame coach Glenn Schott.
I'm really, really happy for the Crusaders that we come away with some points. Those opportunities don't come around too often, so you need to put some points on the board every time you get down there. Unfortunately, at this time, we end up with a field goal, but
I'm sorry, Coach. I was spotting my son Justin, who's a freshman dressing varsity, who's peeking up in the press box.
It probably takes his athletic ability after his mother.
We got 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Principal Dave Harris is on the sidelines as one of the assistant coaches under Ken Turner. Althoff getting ready to kick the ball from the 40-yard line. Gagan, good kick inside Marion's 5-yard line.
4 or 5-yard line.
Good run back to the far side near the 25-yard line.
Not extra point. I'm sorry, Dan, on that field goal. In the first field goal we attempted, we had a lot of penetration up the middle. This time the offensive lineman did a nice job, cut off that penetration, gave Gagan an opportunity to kick the ball. As I mentioned before, he's going to be an excellent kicker before it's all over with it. He's just a freshman right now.
I've seen him in warm-ups during practice through the summer, and you're right. He does have a leg and nice young man. So now we've got Marion from their own 22-yard line. Shotgun formation handed off. Nice run up the middle. Looks to be at about the 29-yard line.
Number 2, Jared Doris, running back for Marion, carried the ball.
It's going to be the last play of the first quarter. See if they let the play continue. Okay, the play concludes the first quarter. Exciting time of the year, Coach, as we've got high school football on Friday nights, college football on Saturday, Rams football on Sunday. The Cardinals are in the wild card hunt. We've got the Ryder Cup going in golf. If you like sports, Coach, this weekend is about as good as it gets.
It certainly is. We got, as just mentioned, we got the Rams at home. Again, our Crusaders here this evening with their homecoming weekend. And your college games, which we have some excellent college games on television this weekend. So if you enjoy football, you've got everything that you so desired.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Lynx, the Lindenwood University Belleville Lynx, kick it off at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Central Methodist University. Just saw Coach Fisher moments before kickoff down in his office, sharpening his playbook, I'm sure, as they're 2-2, trying to go 3-2 at a 1 o'clock kick. Looks like the 10-day forecast looks exceptionally well for whatever sport that you're playing. And now we've got the start of the second quarter underway. Althoff leads 3-0. So now, Coach, as a former coach, you're analyzing the pace and checking out the players' positioning and see how the pace of play is for the game, huh?
I think so. We're our two offenses almost kind of mirror each other. Although Marion's back in their tight formation, I formation, and they're just going to try to run it. Of course, that was a third down, 3rd and 1. They lined up in a tight formation, I wing right, and just ran it straight ahead so they could pick up the first down.
Great crowd here at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium, formerly known as Township Stadium. $2.3 million renovation. Beautiful facility as we sit atop the press box. If we had weather like this every game, Coach, I think they would call it San Diego.
Well, I certainly after the Belleville West game here, and then after the the Mascoutah game was postponed until Saturday. Then last week down at Centralia, we didn't start the game for an hour and 20 minutes. The game didn't start until 8:20.
Pass was over the middle, caught by Marion's receiver, but there's flags flying, and we're going to see what the officials have to rule. Althoff coaches signaling that's against Marion.
The officials are huddling out there. They want to make sure that they get this call right.
Exciting times ahead for the Althoff Crusaders. And, Coach, I know you're excited as you've watched this your entire life to see how the season record ends and then what class we're in. There's talks that we may drop down to Class 2A, which would be awful exciting.
Well, it really would be, because I think it'd give our school a tremendous advantage, because basically our young men are used to playing with basically 4 and 5A.
Penalty was against Marion. Ball is spotted at the 32-yard line as we're being joined by Hall of Fame legend coach Glenn Schott, 3-time state champion.
Sunday.
The ball is spotted at the 27-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. 11:16 remaining in the first half. Shotgun formation. Heavy rush, a pitch, a screen out. Good run up the middle. Very nice run by Marion's Henry Jones. He broke some tackles by the Crusaders. Henry Jones, number 17 for Marion, sends it all the way out near a first down.
Right, looks to me like they may make it short.
Just short.
They're going to measure. Nope,
they gave him a first down. Boy, it was a close spot. Nice run, 15-yard gain. Heavily rushed on Hill. Hill in a shotgun formation. Pass out to Tucker and dropped. Hill to Tucker. He heard some footsteps.
He had some blockers in front of him too. So I again probably wanted to run the ball before he caught it, which sometimes happens.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Ball on Marion's 42-yard line. 10:40 remaining in the half. Lewis in a shotgun. Hands off and gang tackled.
Again, stopped by Merritt Jackson, big number 74, and I think Silvestri 44. Jackson, he can be a tremendous ball player. Tell you what, there's not many offensive linemen that would be able to handle him. Looks to me like the officials are signaling an official timeout for equipment change.
Wildcats have 3 timeouts remaining. I don't remember Coach Althoff using a timeout, but they've got 2.
No, I think that's a light out on the board.
Okay. I was going to say I don't remember Althoff calling a timeout. It is 3rd and 10. That's not right. Should be.
That is 3rd and 10.
Is it 3rd and 10?
They dropped pass in this one.
Okay. Lost a play there. Play deep to the near side, about a 30-yard pass, incomplete. Exciting play. Going to cause the Marion Wildcats to punt the ball.
Actually, Dan, I even if the kid caught the ball, I saw the official throw his hat, which meant the kids stepped out of bounds on the way down the sideline, so he can't go out and come back in.
Going to be an exciting play here, Coach, as Marion has to kick it from about their 30-yard line. Back to receive for the Crusaders are Hawthorne and Jackson. Kick going to Jackson, taking it about the 33-yard line. Sidesteps it, trying to run wide. Breaks it up the middle. Good run back near the 40-yard line. Good run back, Coach, by Dennis Jackson.
Yeah, that puts us on the 40-yard. Well, actually, it's on the 38-yard line. Again, if we can maintain momentum, and if we can run some time off the clock, and maybe put one in before halftime, put us up 10-0. That would be an excellent motivation for our team.
We are streaming live the Belleville Althoff Crusaders, thanks to Pam Schumacher. J.D. Myers in the booth with Coach Glenn Schott. I'm Dan Politis. Exciting ball game thus far. 9:47 remaining in the half. 3-0 the Crusaders over the Marion Wildcats.
Must have had a penalty on the play because they moved the ball back now to the 22-yard line.
15-yard penalty.
Now we forgot to thank one person here. That's Pam's husband, former Dave Schumacher, who comes up and sets this up with her.
Farmer Dave from the Big 550 KTRS. Longest standing employee at KTRS. Handoff on first down.
To Jackson again. He was throwing for about a 3-4 yard loss.
9:30 remaining in the half. Boy, Coach, it'd be nice to get a few more points on the board for the Crusaders.
It certainly would. We'll take all the points we could get.
As Coach Schott mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Althoff need to win at least 3 more ball games to solidify a playoff berth, which is what everybody plays for. Mertens from a shotgun. Heavy rush, scrambles, throws far side.
He was down when he caught the ball.
Looked like he bobbled it, but it touched the ground. Incomplete pass to Dennis Jackson. Exciting play. Going to set up a 3rd and long.
This is a really key play for the Crusaders because, again, if we're punting from deep in our own territory. That will also give Barry probably excellent field position. So we need to either pick up this first down or pick up some yardage.
Mertens from a shotgun throw over the middle, caught. Great play, first down. Great catch by Henley, Coach, right over the middle. Almost, if he broke that tackle, he may have gone all the way.
Well, that was a young man who got hurt earlier, and he came back in the game, and now he's coming out of the game again.
Like you said, Coach, gives us a first down, takes some time off the clock, stops a potential punt with good field position for the Wildcats. 8:46 remaining in the half.
That was a big pickup, Dan.
It really was. Nice throw, nice catch. Shotgun formation by Mertens. Hands off to Dennis Jackson. Homecoming night for the Althoff Crusaders. Ashley Gagan crowned as the homecoming queen for the Althoff homecoming. They are to be presented at halftime after her volleyball games. They keep busy in high school, Coach, don't they?
Oh yes, and it's great to see. I really enjoy seeing.
Oh, Luke Frazier takes it. I tell you what, Coach, right in front of us, he got hit hard, Coach.
Yeah,
Luke Frazier's down.
He got
he got hit hard.
He got hit. It looked like
pounded.
he got his legs cut out from underneath of it.
Well, that's the one thing you fear in football is an injury. Official timeout for injury. Luke Frazier took the handoff. We've got the training squad out there, Dr. O'Neill and Megan Gears. They now have got him on his back. Looks like his right leg, Coach.
He got hit hard and both his legs knocked out from underneath him. Let's you always worry about injuries and you try to speculate, but let's just hope the young man's okay and can work through whatever happened to him. He's an excellent player. He's actually probably one of our leading pass receivers, Garland Hanley, and I think Fraze is one of our two leading pass receivers. So let's hope the young man is okay.
The entire Althoff coaching staff is huddled around Luke Frazier. Dr. O'Neill, Megan Gears with the athletic training team is out there. Coach Ken Turner and Rich Sojay. Coach Dory's out there. Coach Harris is out there. He's laying down right at the 40-yard line near the press box.
Looks like they're working on his right leg.
Good athlete, Luke Frazier. Wide receiver, 5'11", 155 pounds. Look like they're helping him up, Coach.
He's getting up.
Big round of applause.
But I tell you what, they carried him off the field.
He looks like he's in
knee.
some pain. Yeah. Looks like he's in some pain. Coach Harris and Lauber carrying Luke Frazier off the field.
We wish the young man good luck. We really do. You hate to see any injury.
Puts things in perspective sometimes, Coach. And being a golfer, I'm a little bit more nervous on injuries there than a football background. But we wish Luke Frazier well. It's now 3rd and 5 on the 42-yard line. 7:35 remaining in the first half. Shotgun formation by Mertens. Looking left side, throws it to Michael Harris. Caught
for a first down again.
First down, looks like a gain of 8. Nice throw. Mertens is throwing that ball with confidence tonight, Coach.
He certainly is. I think Mertens is getting better each and every week from what I saw. Now Silvestri is going to come in at fullback or one of the running backs, but they like to throw to him.
Spotted the ball just inside Marion's 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Oh, they're lining up in an I formation.
Okay, a pitch to Dennis Jackson. Looks like he gains about 3 on the play. There is a flag down on the play. Flag down, the officials are gathering around. Holding against the Crusaders, Coach. That was a momentum stopper.
Yeah, it certainly is. You hate to see those because they could really destroy your drive. So now instead of 1st and 10, it looks like we're going to have about 1st and 22.
Changes the game plan a bit now.
No, it's my mistake. Well, it is, I know. There it is.
There
right
it goes.
there.
They respotted it.
1st and 21.
7:16 remaining in the half. The Crusaders lead 3-0 after a field goal. by Gagan for Althoff. Mertens alone. Shotgun, heavy rush. Gets the throw off over the middle. Intended for Jackson. Had a couple receivers open. Good throw.
Looked like there
over
were
the middle.
Right. Looked like there were three receivers on what we call a fly pattern, running the seams, right up the hash marks, and then of course the one outside running the fly straight down the field.
Shotgun formation by Mertens, 2nd and 22. Oh. Pass thrown to Garland Henley, who got injured earlier, and he got hit pretty hard in the helmet, Coach. He's stunned a little bit. Heavy force by Marion. Marion is playing some good defense. I tell you, what a defensive ball game so far.
Yeah, Marion's flying around pretty well defensively, and I noticed that they're starting to bring some linebackers defense, but particularly down in a passing situation.
Big play here, Coach. 3rd and 22 from Althoff's own 39. First down would be huge here. 3rd and 22. Mertens rolling out, throws over the middle to Henley. Not much of a gain, and it's going to set up a 4th down. Good rush by Marion, forced Mertens to throw it just a few short yards to Henley.
Jerry Miller, number 30 senior, lines up in punt formation. And it looks to me like Marion's only got one guy back.
Coach, it looks like they're bringing out the stretcher to the sidelines for Luke Frazier. Unless it's kept there at all times, but it looks like they wheeled out the paramedics to take the stretcher. Well, as I say that, Luke looks like he's on his feet. We'll try and give you an update once we learn something more specific. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, 4th down. Getting ready to punt. 4th and 27 as the train's about approaching. Good punt by Althoff. Good punt. Good roll inside the 25-yard line. Nice punt, Coach, by Jeremy Miller.
All right, he really did a nice job. Got the ball out, and then it was an excellent punt, and with no run back. The specialty teams for Althoff High School has done a nice job.
Luke Frazier is up. Got his dad down there alongside. 6:09 remaining in the first half. Good punt by Althoff's Jeremy Miller. Ball is spotted at the, let's see where they spotted at. Always good to see the stretcher going back empty, Coach.
That's right. That's a good sign.
I remember, Coach, watching many a game when you had Jason Ford, who went on to the University of Illinois, how hard his hits were when he carried the ball against the defense. Even though they were trying to tackle Jason Ford, it looked like he was hitting them more than they were hitting him. And, boy, the sound of it was just deafening.
He was a powerful runner. Plus, he had good size and good speed. Right now, from what we hear, he is on the taxi squad, whatever they call it, for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right, exactly. Quite a career at Althoff Catholic and also University of Illinois. Jason Ford, number 21. Played for the legend here, Glenn Schott. It is now 1st and 10, balls on the 11.
And they're in a tight formation, run up in the eye when they get. Marion does that quite often when, like, for example, when they're down deep in their own territory or they need a first down, they'll line up foot to foot and just try to power the ball off tackle.
Coach Ken Turner pacing the sidelines. 3-0 Althoff. 5:41 remaining in the half. Tight formation again. Pitch to number 17. A few yards gained. The pitch was to Henry Jones. Flag
we
down.
Got a flag down again. Looked like it was Merritt Jackson and Eric Fermanak on the play. Personal foul against Althoff High School.
Hard to see from the booth the play. Coach Turner's not very happy, as well as Rich Sojay, the assistant coach. Personal fouls are big yardage gains. Going to move the gangs and set up a first down. 5:24, plenty of time on the clock for Marion to score.
Let's hope they don't. You know.
We've yet to have a turnover on this in this game so far.
No.
Exciting ball game, 3-0 Althoff. Tight formation, Marion
And
handoff.
here comes the reverse.
Good run up the middle near another first down. Let's see where they spotted. They're going to move it. Yep. Barely a first down, but it is so. Ball now spotted on the 43-yard line of Marion. 5 minutes remaining in the half. 3 timeouts remaining for the Wildcats. Another tight formation handoff. Going nowhere this time. As Lewis hands off.
And again, you had Merritt Jackson and Brett Sylvester in there.
Barely a 1 yard gain. If that, they're going to mark it 2nd and 10. We'll call it a long 9. Lewis takes it, fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, throws up. Good catch and well covered by the Crusaders. But yeah, it looks like about a 15-yard gain. Marion driving now inside Althoff's territory. Ball is spotted at the 40-yard line of Althoff, Coach.
Yeah, and you know the last 4 or 5 plays, they've stayed out of their spread formation and gone into the tight formation I. And here's the inside reverse.
Inside reverse.
To number 2.
To Doris. Jared Doris, 5'8", 165, junior out of Marion. Gains a few yards. They've got some nice momentum going as the Wildcats are inside Althoff's territory.
Picked up 5.
Setting up a 2nd and 5 from Althoff's 35.
Marion's foot to foot in the offensive line. I formation. Here comes the reverse again.
Well hit
by Fermanak.
Fermanak. Boy, he's a big boy.
He's a player. Kid's getting up slow.
You get hit by Fermanak, you feel it. He is yet committed from what I know, Coach, but it looks like he'll play D1 football in college.
I certainly hope so. I think he's been offered by Western Illinois, but I think some people.
Pitch wide and a great defensive play by Althoff. That pitch went to Henry Jones, and the Althoff Crusaders swarmed over for a loss.
I think it was number 41, Aaron Medina. Made a nice play out there.
Nice defensive play.
It's 4th and 8 now.
Momentum stopper. And a 4th and 8, big play here, 2:40 remaining. Clock running in the second quarter.
They're on Althoff's 37, 38-yard line.
4th and 8. Shotgun. Marion rolls right. Throws incomplete.
Incomplete. Nice
All
stop.
right. Now it's 2:27 remaining in the half. Change of possession as the Althoff Crusaders will get it from their own 38. And Coach, you've got a repertoire of plays that you would run in this setting of the game. 2:27. Althoff leads 3-0.
Well, you really do. You know, with the 2 minutes. However, we're up 3-0. We're still deep in our own territory on the 38-yard line. So you can't get too careless down in your own territory, particularly with 2:27 left to go in the game. Right now, you want to go in. You're winning. You want to go in at halftime with a lead because if I can remember correctly, Althoff High School is going to receive the ball the second half.
Correct.
So if we could go in, if we could put one in, that would really be a momentum booster. However, if we don't, at least we'll go in, run some time off the clock, go in with a lead, and come out and take that ball the second half and score.
Althoff calls its first timeout, 2:27 remaining. Change of possession. Great crowd here at Lindenwood University, Belleville. Homecoming night for the Althoff Catholic Crusaders. Ashley Gagan, our queen. Althoff players returning back. Ball will be spotted at the 38, 2:27 remaining. Exciting first half, good defensive play. 0 turnovers yet. A few punts, a very competitive ball game. And now Mertens will take this from the shotgun formation as we're streaming live on IHSA website. Pass play over the middle. Intended for Michael Harris, nearly intercepted. Wow, Coach, that was a close call.
Yes, it was thrown to Michael Harris, number 7, and number 7 for Jake Weaver almost intercepted the ball. He's 6'4", 205 senior, playing. Looks like he's playing one of the strong safeties. That's the problem. It was 2:26 and now it's 2:24. We need to run some time off that clock.
Don't want to give the ball back with time remaining. Throw over the middle, intended. Wow, close play, intended for Ryan Kennedy. Bobbled a little bit.
Looked like it might have been a little bit behind him there, but when there's an old saying: if you could touch the ball, you could catch it.
Right. Setting up a 3rd and 10 pivotal play here. Looks like the homecoming court is nearing midfield, looking prim and proper and dapper. But we've got a big play here. 3rd and 10. Mertens from the shotgun.
Almost intercepted again.
Pass intended for Henley. He was triple team, and as you mentioned, Coach, that was nearly picked off. And well, you're right, Coach. You watch that clock. We burnt very few seconds.
We burned 11 seconds off that clock.
Wow. Marion's going to have the ball with over 2 minutes remaining and 3 timeouts.
Looks like they're going to.
Could have been offsides there. Snap is bobbled and shank kick. Wow. Didn't get it across midfield. The snap was bobbled by the punter, Jeremy Miller. Shanked his punt.
That puts a tremendous pressure on our defense with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the game.
Coach, I think that punt only netted 7 yards. And there's the homecoming queen, Ashley Gagan, decked out in a beautiful dress, wearing her tiara. Well, Coach, we've got an exciting 2:08 remaining, 3-0 Althoff from the 45-yard line. Marion has a nice breath of life.
Marion's they're back in their shotgun formation.
Throw is deep, double team. Good toss inside Althoff's 10.
That young man was open. That kid threw the ball from the 50 down to the 10-yard line.
Pass intended for Brant Hill, number 4. 1:58 remaining. The Wildcats have 3 timeouts. Ball is spotted on Althoff's 45-yard line. Shotgun formation by Matt Lewis, the quarterback for Marion. Throws it near side. Caught by number 2, running, breaking tackles inside the 35-yard line. Good play by Marion, Coach. A little screen pass caught by Doris from Marion.
It's
first down.
It's a first down, and again, 1 minute and 49 seconds left on the clock. The official just wound it. They've got 3 timeouts left, and they're on the Althoff 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap. Marion scrambling to the right. Short screen over. Caught inside the 30-yard line. 1:24, clock is running, second quarter, 3-0 Althoff. Quick offense by Marion as the time is running, 1:16. Matt Lewis taking it from a shotgun, 1:10 now as the clock is running, 2nd and 6. Heavy rush by Althoff. Pass caught. Nice play to Brant Hill. And they're moving the ball, Coach.
They certainly are. That was made by Brandon Harris. The tackle was made by Brandon Harris. He gets him limping. Althoff can't afford to have too many people limping out there.
Inside a minute now, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Marion driving in this 3-0 ball game. Crusaders lead. Toss over the middle and touchdown. Touchdown by the Marion Wildcats. Great throw by Matt Lewis over the middle. Great catch. Marion gets on the board. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. They are excited on the Marion sidelines, and they should be. A great drive, and we just didn't burn enough seconds off the clock on the last offensive possession. In to kick the extra point is Drake Grinnell. Snap is down. The kick is up.
It's good.
7-3. Marion takes the lead. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. I can see from my cohort here the legendary Coach Glenn Schott, 3-time state champion and Hall of Famer, that you are just visibly just a little upset by that score. It's the coach in you.
Well, you know, there's always a difference of opinion, Dan. But now the momentum shifts to Marion. Score right before halftime here.
Boy, that's such a, as you bring up a good point, momentum is such a big factor in any sport. Now 45 seconds remaining, could go into the locker room, leading now 7-3. They just came off a great drive. Althoff can't help but be a little down. A missed field goal.
Well, you know, what did they do, Dan? They took the ball over on Althoff's 45-yard line.
Correct.
And drove down. That's a short field.
So we'll see if Althoff can do anything with less than a minute remaining. 45 seconds to be exact. Marion kicking from their 40-yard line. Good kick, fielded at the 10.
Got the ball up in the air, very nice.
Fielded at the 10, running near side, breaking a few tackles, now reversing back.
Hold on that ball.
And gang tackled near the 25-yard line. Good competitive run back. Althoff will take it near the 25-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining, 34 seconds in the first half.
Right now, Dan, I think we just need to regroup, run the time off the clock, go in at halftime, straighten things out. And again, we had the momentum in the second half because they're coming. They're going to be kicking off to us.
Mertens takes it under center. Hands off.
To Garland Hanley, picks up about 4.
And they're going to do just that, Coach. They're going to let the clock wind down. 20 seconds left. May not have another play left in the halftime. Marion's up 7-3. Looks like they're going to do just as the coach prescribed. Let the clock run down. They'll go into the locker room. 7-3 is the score. Althoff will get the ball back opening of the second half. And now we look forward to the homecoming court from the Althoff Crusaders as Ashley Gagan, crowned earlier this week as the homecoming queen for the Althoff Crusader homecoming court.
Something off here?
No, I want to. Let me use his mic. Turn your mic off.
see. Kevin, how are you?
Is mine too?
Right there. Yeah.
Kevin, my
Turn
wife
all the way
Terry.
down.
Kevin Shot.
Kevin Shot. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Kev?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine.
Good, good.
Whenever I'm sitting next to Dad, it's always good.
Kind of, we're not on air, are we?
Farmer Dave.
Kind of a crappy first half.
I turned his.
Yeah, I did see. I had one more
But
step. I was backwards.
I want to try and get
on the last step, and I hit the. I almost fell. I didn't.
Okay. So I left
but I almost fell.
his on.
I got mine turned off.
How are we looking, Farmer Dave?
The rep on the Marion side, you see what flag had.
How is Frazier? Any idea?
Did not look good though.
Can you hold this?
I couldn't tell he got hit by the
Right.
He's got the microphone.
Yeah, couldn't tell.
During the music.
Can we?
Terry, how we sounding?
He's fine. All I'm going to do is watch for the music on here,
First half, you're done second.
I loved you with all the summer power. I refused and abused till I was really sour. I kissed you and gave you all my sugar. You knew that I'd be useless if I let you know what you were to me. Thought it would be.
Seriously, the music quit playing, David. See if you can get in there. The CD quit playing. The CD quit playing.
I know, I can tell that.
Well, turn the first one down.
I reset them. You're not going to be able to hear the announcements because he's not loud enough for that. The performance is so good that you can hardly hear breaker up here. So that's what happens to our sound system.
Can you run the microphone from here into there?
I don't believe you got enough cord to get there. No, you ain't got enough cord to get there. His PA's not loud enough for those to pick him up. I told him a while ago to turn it up, but nobody knew how to do it. I can't do everything.
Just so you and Pam don't get in a fight, that's all I care about.
Oh, that's going to happen. It doesn't matter. Now, what do you do?
Did you
You
turn
turn
my
it off.
You turn them off? All right.
No, you just turned them off. Now that's on.
I know, and I want them all.
You want them off?
Welcome back as we're streaming live on IHSA.org's website. We'd like to thank Farmer Dave and Pam Schumacher for setting us up. J.D. Mayer is working the camera. I am Dan Politis alongside the legendary Hall of Fame coach, 3-time state champion and Althoff coach for 46 years, Glenn Schott. And Coach Althoff is down 7-3 as we get ready to kick off in less than 3 minutes, and a defensive ball game for sure in the first half.
It certainly was. Both teams had opportunities to score, and the other team's defense did an excellent job of turning them away from the end zone. However, in the last 46 seconds, I think Marion scored to go up 7-3. However, Althoff will receive the second half kickoff, and let's hope they can move the ball like they've done most of the evening.
Althoff missed a field goal by Gagan. His second attempt was good for 3. Then Althoff had the ball with 3 minutes left in the first half. Burnt just a few seconds, literally less than 20 seconds off the clock. Marion got the ball back with about 2:29 left in the first half and marched all the way down and put up 7 on the board, so a little momentum change. As Coach mentioned previously, this is a big second half.
Big second half for Althoff High School. You know, Marion took over the ball on with I think 2:15 to go in the second quarter on the Althoff own 45-yard line because of a bad punt. It was mishandled to begin with, and then it was a bad punt. Took over the 45-yard line. That's a short field for our defense again, and usually your defense you need as much help as you possibly can.
For all intents and purposes, Althoff needs to gain at least 3 more wins to solidify a playoff berth in what very well could be a Class 2 classification. And, Coach, I remember as a senior, your first state championship in the fall of 1980 for the class of 81 was a 4A classification, and your 89 and 90 squad were 4 and then 3A?
No, they were both 3A. However, at that time, Dan, there were only 6 classes. So, for example, in 1980, we actually played, there was Class 6A, 5A. We actually played in 4A. There was 3, 2, and 1. So we were still playing with some pretty good-sized schools at that time. And then in 89 and 90, we had moved down to 3A, but they still only had 6 classes.
Now we've got 8.
Now they've got 8 classes. And there's a good possibility, as you said, that we could move down to 2A. However, I think the most important thing now, not where we're going to play, but make sure we play.
Right. And the reason of the uncertainty, they have to wait to see what schools finish where and where their classification breaks to make an even selection.
It's just, we mentioned before the game, Althoff is 3-2 now with 4 games left to assure ourselves of a playoff. We've got to should at least win. We've got to win at least 3 of the 4. If we would happen to drop this one tonight, then we've got to make sure we either win all 3 or we at least two of the last 3, so we can get in as a possible 5 and 4.
Exactly, and we've got a very difficult Cahokia team on the schedule, as well as Carbondale and Triad.
Carbondale and Triad. Carbondale next week down there. Then we finish up the last 2 games here at Lindenwood Stadium against Cahokia and Triad.
Perfect night of football here at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium. $2.3 million renovated stadium, alternating striped turf, maroon and gray. It has caught national notoriety throughout the country, labeled, believe it or not, as the ugliest field in football. I personally like it. The legendary coach alongside Glenn Schott would prefer a more traditional turf, and I can totally understand that. But we are in a day or an evening of perfect football here. The Marion Wildcats getting ready to kick off to the Althoff Crusaders. The score is 7-3 Marion, as this is a South 7 rivalry and an exciting second half. Here, the Lindenwood Lynx kick it off tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Central Methodist University.
Dennis Jackson and Nick Hawthorne are back to receive the kickoff.
And the kick, it's a good one. near side. Received at about the 10-yard line. Jockeying around. Good run out to the 25-yard line by Dennis Jackson for Althoff. Ball will be spotted at the 21-yard line.
He tried to get in behind the wedge, and he almost made it. Again, this is certainly an opportunity to get the momentum back that they had before halftime.
We understand the Cardinals have a 9-1 lead over the Nationals in the wild card spot, only in the second inning, so a good first inning for the St. Louis Cardinals. Mertens from a shotgun, handing off, fake handoff, kept the ball, ran it up the middle for maybe a gain of 2 or 3.
Looks like it was a read. He was reading the defensive, possibly defensive end, because he faked the handoff to Dennis Jackson.
They gave him a 2-yard gain on that, Coach. Setting up a 2nd and 8 from the Althoff 27-yard line. Mertens in a shotgun. Getting rushed. Thrown over the middle, intercepted. Intercepted, Coach, by Marion's
looked like number 51.
Troy Sinklard. Number 21 from Marion. 5'9" senior. Slinkard.
Well, that gives Marion excellent field position there on Althoff's 41-yard line.
Little dump pass. Couldn't see who it was intended for. 11:15 in the start of the second half. Marion's got the ball on Althoff's 36-yard line. Shotgun formation. Looking straight up the middle. Toss over the middle. Caught complete by Tucker from Marion. A nice toss by Matt Lewis, the quarterback, to Juwan Tucker from Marion. It's going to be inside the 15-yard line of Althoff. The Althoff crowd is silenced as we speak. Shotgun formation again by Lewis.
There's a little toss to the running back.
Good tackle inside the 10-yard line, though, close to the 5. See where they spot it. Austin Miller on the tackle. We talked about no turnovers, and then we just turned one over.
Oh, just missed a tackle there.
Pitch play to near the goal line. Henry Jones, 5'9" senior at 180 pounds.
Adam McGilligan, a young man who's going both ways at center and at defensive end, just missed the tackle. He had an opportunity to bring the ball carrier down in the backfield.
3rd and 1, Coach, from the 3-yard line. Big play here. Could save a few points here with a stop. 3rd and 1 from the 3-yard line of Althoff. Underneath center, Lewis takes it, hands it off. And, Coach, I think they got him. Second effort may have gained a first down. Handoff to Henry Jones. Looked like they caught him behind the 3.
It's 4th down.
A great defensive play by the Crusaders. Now, Coach, what do you do here? 4th and 1 from the 3.
Well, Kerry Martin from Marion, it depends on whether he has any faith in his kicker or not. They called timeout to decide. It looks to me like he actually lost yardage.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play, and ball is spotted at about the 3-yard line, a long 3. 4th and 1. Marion has called timeout. Interesting play as Marion leads 7-3. Chip shot for a field goal. Do they take the chance of running in, trying to score another 7? And all lies on the coaching staff and how they feel their odds are. Good defensive play there by Althoff.
This is certainly a big play in the ball game right now.
9:29 in the third quarter.
If we can hold them here, at least will be only down by 4 points and give an opportunity for our offense to come back and to take over.
They're going for it, Coach, underneath center.
They're in a tight formation.
Lewis takes it, hands it off, and Coach, they may have stopped him short of a first down. Sure doesn't look like a great defensive tackling by the Crusaders.
Actually,
Michael Harris is signaling that it's Althoff's ball. We'll wait for the official ruling. Althoff is certainly excited. What a great defensive play,
great
Coach.
Defensive play.
Wow. Wow, that is exciting.
Actually, I think Marion was hoping they would pick up the first down because they had an opportunity to pick up the first down.
Boy, Merritt Jackson showed some emotion there and some excitement.
They certainly did.
That's a nice defensive play after a quick interception thrown by Mertens.
Let's hope, Dan, that excitement can carry over. We can move this football down the field and score and take the lead back.
Update on Luke Frazier, unofficially talking with his father. He's got ligament problems in the knee, possibly. He's going to the hospital after the game. On the sidelines watching now. Althoff 1st and 10 from their own 3. Handoff up the middle. Not much gain.
Not much gain, but again, Mertens is underneath the center. They're just trying to get the ball out.
They've got a long field ahead of them, some 97 yards. But a great, great defensive stop. Now I'm sure Coach Martin is second-guessing whether it was a field goal, but can't say would have, could have, should have.
Now he's back in the spread formation again. He got trips left, single receiver right.
Pass intended for Jackson. Good coverage by Marion. So now, Coach, we got a 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 on our own.
Boy, you'd hate to kick it from the end of your end zone.
Line.
Big play here for the Althoff Crusaders. 8:41 in the third quarter. 3rd and 9. Ball's on their own 4-yard line. Shotgun formation by Mertens. Single back.
He's standing in the end zone.
Back to throw. Thrown over the middle, intended for Garland. Tipped his hands. Garland Henley. And now, Coach, we've got to kick it from the end of the end zone. Wow. Tough series for the Crusaders after a nice momentum stopper.
Well, it certainly will give the Marion Wildcats good field position here. Let's hope our punter can get this thing off.
Miller back, Marion's defender back at the 40-yard line. Good kick.
Good punt.
Fielded at the 43, running far side with some speed. Got inside the 30, tackled out of bounds. Ball looks to be on about the 28-yard line.
Marion has certainly had good field position here.
They sure have.
In the second half.
Great defensive ball game thus far. 7-3. Marion leads. 8:23 as we're coming to you live from the IHSA website. Live streaming, I believe this is called. And Marion comes out. Shotgun formation, single back. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Handoff. Run up the middle inside the 25 down to about the 23. Good run by Jared Doris, 5'8", junior. Quick call on the second play. Handoff, not much gain.
Merritt Jackson again.
That was like hitting a brick wall there, Coach. Henry Jones took the ball from Lewis and ran right into Merritt Jackson, and guess who went backwards? It's like hitting a brick wall. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 7. Big play here, Coach.
Holden.
Heavy rush. He's swinging wide to the right. Intercepted by Althoff. Holy cow. Intercepted by Althoff.
I think it was Mike Harris.
Michael Harris. Lewis was under heavy Heavy rush, rolled to his right, threw it. Intercepted by Althoff's Michael Harris. What a great catch. Michael Harris, the defensive back, son of Principal Dave Harris. Boy, what an exciting ball game as the defense is keeping it tight at 7-3. Let's hope the Crusaders can move the ball a little bit better. Off to a sluggish second half start. Okay.
Ball was carried by number 2, Cordell Harris. Hanley now replaces Cordell Harris.
2nd and 13. We took a 3-yard loss. Ball on Althoff's 12-yard line. 7:08. Clock is running. Mertens from a shotgun formation. Throws to the far side. Caught. Very good catch. Woo! What a catch by Hawthorne, Coach. I think he crossed the first down marker.
It depends on where he ran, where he
pushed out of bounds into Marion's sidelines. He had some explosiveness there.
What is it?
Where did they spot that ball at?
I have no idea.
Wow. Boy, Coach, they're saying they've got, let's see what they're going to spot it. Boy, look from here. Of course, it was across the field, but they're calling a Coach a 3rd and 4. It looked like he crossed the marker, at least within a yard, but there's.
I certainly agree with you, Dan. I thought he actually.
Wow, 3rd and 4.
I thought he could have had the first down as well.
Too. Wow, 3rd and 4 from the 21. Big play here. Keep saying big play, but boy, these plays are really, really vital. Mertens from a shotgun. Looking to his right, thrown over the middle to Michael Harris. Great catch over the middle. Oh, he loses the ball, Coach. Recovered by Marion. Was he down? Was he down? Nope. Michael Harris caught a great catch and then fumbled the ball. Marion recovers on the 44-yard line of Althoff. Wow.
Boy.
Wow.
The first half, we went through that whole half, didn't have a turnover.
Boy, you're right.
And in almost 6 minutes, we've had 2 turnovers.
Michael Harris, great catch, great run, and just fumbled the ball on the tackle. Now the officials are, Althoff coaching staff are ruling that was he down? No.
They're ruling he was down.
Oh, there's a personal foul against Marion. Personal foul against Marion. Did not see that, Coach. 15-yard penalty, personal foul against Marion. Must have happened after the play. First down for the Wildcats. We got to play defense again.
Well, that gives us a little break because now it's in their territory on the 41-yard line. At least we're not playing in our territory like we've done almost the whole second half.
Handoff running wide and fast. He's got one defender left. Marion's going to score for a touchdown, Coach. Holy cow, over a 50-yard run. Touchdown, Marion by Henry Jones.
58-yard touchdown run.
Wow. He ran it far side, broke a couple tackles, gained some speed, and then made a couple juke moves at the end for a 58-yard touchdown by Marion. Great run by Henry Jones. That has silenced the crowd here at Lindenwood University, Belleville. Wildcats attempt to kick the extra point to take a 14-3 lead. 6:30 left in the third quarter. Snap is down. The kick is up. And it is good.
They got a straight-on kicker. You don't see that anymore.
You don't.
Most of them are the what we call soccer-style kickers, but that was a straight-on kicker. You don't see that happening very much anymore.
14-3, the Marion Wildcats lead, and a great run by Henry Jones, 5'9" senior running back for Marion. Coach, he had some speed and some explosiveness.
He certainly did. Once he turned that corner, and our cornerback missed him over there, he was gone. Right now, it seems to me a little bit that maybe our Althoff Crusaders, their heads are down a little bit. They need to get them back up. They're still in this ball game.
Plenty of
we
time
got
left.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We got the whole fourth quarter. We just need to get our heads up and play some good football.
Perfect playing conditions. I'm going to guess the temperature's in the mid-60s. Not an ounce of wind blowing. And you're right, Coach. Plenty of time left in the game. We're down 11 points, 14-3. Marion is about ready to kick. We've got Hawthorne and Jackson back to receive the kickoff. Sharp kick.
It's out of bounds. Get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a boost. Boy, one thing is I'm joined by the legendary Hall of Fame coach, Glenn Schott. You can't let those negative factors influence you. Michael Harris made a great catch and then fumbled, and you just don't want to have that reappearing in your mind next time out.
No, not really, Dan. The fact that you got to put it out of your mind. You've got to refocus. You're still in the ball game. It's early yet. This is important from the standpoint of that we move the ball here, possibly put some points on the board, but we got to throw that negative stuff. But however, at the same time, you cannot. That's good job by Dennis Jackson there.
Handoff looks like he gained 6 or 7, depending on the spot. Looks like 6. Nice run. Ran far side. Yeah, you're right. It's time to keep the ball moving down the field. The ball spotted at the 41-yard line of the Crusaders. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 14-3 Marion. Handoff to Hawthorne from Mertens. Does a little dance.
Almost picked up a first down by cutting back against the grain. He started out to his left, saw that he was kind of hemmed in, and all of a sudden reversed his field, and it's third and 1. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that play.
3rd and 2 from the 43-yard line. Clock running. Mertens in a shotgun. Takes it up the middle himself. First down. Nice quick play. Very nice. Crusader first down. That's what we needed.
We just need to keep moving the chains. We just cannot have turnovers. We just got to keep moving that chain.
Mertens from a shotgun single back. 4 receivers wide. Reverse to Hawthorne with some good play. Nice play as he hurdles a Marion defender. It looks like another first down, Coach.
Another first down.
1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Again, we're moving the chains. We still 5:03 left in the third quarter. We put one in here. We're right in the ball game.
Mertens taking it from shotgun single back. 3 receivers wide. Mertens back to throw. Ball deflected, tipped, and intercepted by Marion. Son of a gun, intercepted.
That was attempted one of those slip screens again. And the Mertens didn't get ball high enough. Turned it.
J.D. Ray picks it off.
Was tipped.
3
turnovers. Offensive lineman and recovered. We've had 3 turnovers now in this third quarter. Those could be killers, Dan.
It sure can. J.D. Ray intercepts for Marion, and now Marion takes the ball on Althoff's 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here comes the same sweep that.
Yep.
Comes the same sweep that they ran the touchdown with.
Handoff to Henry Jones. 3 turnovers in the third quarter by the Crusaders. As Dick Vermeil once said, it's hard to win a ball game when you have 3+ turnovers. So now it's 2nd and 9, ball on the 43. Shotgun. Marion looking over the middle. Pass complete. Double teamed and hit hard by Eric Furmanek and Cole Reichert. But not after having gained, looks like 24.
They got about 20 yards there,
Yep.
didn't
22 yards maybe. First down for the Wildcats. Good tackle by Reichert and Furmanek, but 22-yard gain.
they? Furmanek put a pretty good hit on him.
Sure did. Lewis shotgun formation, handoff, very little gain there. .351 remaining in the third quarter, 14-3, the Wildcats had a 7-3 lead and scored a touchdown.
It's second, now what'd you say, Dan? Second and 11?
Second and 11 on the 23-yard line, shotgun formation.
They're in shotgun formation, even
For
things.
Lewis rolling
He's
to
in-
his left, tosses it, bobbled out of bounds.
Makes it third and 11. Jackson put the pressure on him again. In fact, he gave the quarterback a pretty good shot there. That young man has to play both ways tonight and is doing an excellent job.
Sure is. Lewis giving some commands from the backfield here. Takes the snap for Marion. Rolls to his left. Heavy rush by Althoff. Lob pass. Caught, ran over the middle, up the middle. Lob pass to Henry Jones for Marion. Big gain. Boy, it was heavily rushed. We have Jackson down on the field, Coach.
Yeah, he put the pressure on the quarterback that time and did an excellent job. I'm sure that with his weight again, and he has to go both ways this evening. You've got to give the young man credit. He's done a great job
He really
out there.
has.
We can't afford to lose him.
Dr. O'Neill's out there with Megan Gears with the medical staff. Coach Ken Turner is out on the field. Merritt Jackson lying on his back. As Coach mentioned, going both ways. A D1 player for Illinois. He gets up on his own power. That's good to see. Number 74, Merrick Jackson, 6'3", 340 pounds. Okay, Coach, we got a first and goal from the 6-yard line.
Ooh. Well,
300.
Althoff High School is going to have to make a stand here.
3 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Marion comes back on the field under center.
They're in a tight formation again. Here's the inside reverse.
Ball inside the 5-yard line. Merritt Jackson makes his way back into the defensive lineup. Can't keep a good man down. You know he wants to play. Pivotal player in the defense for the Crusaders as well as offense. Second and third, ball in the 3.
Here
Underneath
comes the slant
center.
again.
Looks like a touchdown, Coach. Hand off to Henry Jones, who's playing a very fine game at running back, and the Wildcats have scored another touchdown. Score stands at 20-3 with the extra point pending. 2:35 remaining in the third quarter. Now turns into a 3-possession game. Extra point down. The kick is up. Straight on kicker, and the kick is good. 21-3, the Marion Wildcats lead. 2:35 remaining in the third quarter.
Well, we still have time, Dan. We still have time. We've got to score quickly, though. We're 3 down, 3 scores down. We've got to score quickly.
Marion is getting ready to kick off. These are character testers in any ball game. You've taken a blow. You've had some turnovers. You're playing a good defensive ball game. Marion's played on a short field the entire third quarter, thanks to some great defensive plays by the Wildcat defense, and now they get ready to kick to the Althoff Crusaders.
Dennis Jackson and Nick Hawthorne deep to receive the kickoff for the Althoff Crusaders.
Kicking is Jeremy Cook for the Wildcats. Kicks a low line drive, fielded. Hawthorne's got it, running right up the middle. Breaking some tackles, going wide, cutting back. Okay, good. Gang tackle. You can tell there's some tension building up, a little pushing and shoving. Hawthorne crossed the 30-yard line. It's getting intense out there, Coach, and well, it should be, as now the Crusaders take the ball.
Well, when you get some turnovers and you score off those turnovers, that gives you a little momentum, and also not only that, but gives you a little momentum, but a little confidence in what you're doing. And I think right now Marion has that confidence. They're starting to throw their bodies around out there. They're starting to fly around, fly to the ball.
Good point. Mertens single by himself in the backfield, shotgun, heavy rush. Looked like he was going to maybe take it up the middle and got tackled in the backfield for a loss. 2:10, the clock is running in the third quarter. Coming to you live from Lindenwood University, Belleville, streaming live on ISHA's website. We've got 3 receivers near side, 2 far side, shotgun snap, heavy rush, caught over the middle by, good play here by Hawthorne, Coach, as he crosses into Marion territory. Good toss over the middle.
That's the same play that Michael Harris caught and took it down to midfield before he fumbled. But again, that play seems to be open quite regularly. Again, Mertens in a shotgun formation, trips right.
Shotgun, Mertens looking to his right, hard throw over the middle. Intended for Garland Henley. Good play, pass was incomplete. 1:33 remaining in the third. We are inside Marion territory. 21-3. Marion leads as they put on 14 points on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Mertens in a shotgun formation takes the ball. Plenty of protection, rolls to his right. Tossed to a wide open Michael Harris. Almost a great catch, Coach. He had the toes on the line, but ball was thrown out of bounds.
Right, it's 3rd and 10. Again, this is almost a must now because of the fact that if not, we have to punt to them. Again, with 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter, we need to pick up this first down here. We have trips to the left. Dennis Jackson in the backfield.
Mertens to wide open. Good play, good catch. Excellent, Coach. Nice reception by number 4.
Keenan Young. He's a freshman. They say he's got excellent hands.
He is a freshman. I've heard my son Justin talk about Keenan Young.
Coach Lieb says he's also an excellent basketball player.
Good catch for a first down. You called it pivotal play, and the Crusaders responded. Mertens from a shotgun rolling right. Deep toss to Michael Harris down near the goal line. Catches it, Coach, near the 3-yard line. Michael Harris, good throw by Mertens to wide open Michael Harris. Made a sliding catch, Coach. Looks like it's at about the 3-yard line.
3 or 2-yard line, and really that was an excellent play. If we score here, we're only 2 down, and we're right back in the ball game.
Exciting, great play. That redeemed Michael Harris on the fumble after his great catch. Made a nice catch by Mertens. Mertens takes it up the middle. Quarterback sneak.
I don't think he got in.
I don't think he did. He may have gained a yard. Could be the last play of the third quarter. So they'll switch sides. But you're right, Coach. We can get touchdown here. We're within.
We need to get this play off, Dan, before the third quarter ends.
Mertens under center. Pitches it. Touchdown, Crusaders.
Dennis Jackson.
Jackson takes the pitch from Mertens. A nice touchdown. 16 seconds remaining in the third. The Althoff crowd gets on their feet. That was nice.
It certainly was. It gave some enthusiasm to the Althoff crowd, to the Althoff sideline, and now if we can pick up this extra point. We're only 2 down, and we got the whole fourth quarter to.
Snap is down. The kick is up by Gagan, and he nails it. Crusaders get on the board. Their first touchdown of the game. It's now 21-10 Marion. 16 seconds remaining in the third. We keep talking momentum shifting, and this is shifted now to the Crusaders, and be nice to see some good defensive series, and ball game becomes wide open. A South 7 game. This is a big game for both teams. Donovan Gagan, the freshman kicker for the Crusaders, takes the ball from the official. This could be the last play of the third quarter. 21-10 stands the score. Perfect night of football in Belleville.
Here's Donovan ready to kick off. Nice high kick.
Marion runs it back, crosses the 25-yard line. Gang tackle by the Crusaders. Looks like couple Althoff players down on the field. One's in pain, Coach. Can't tell who it is. He's lying on his back. Our medical staff at Althoff is getting their money's worth in tonight.
They're certainly getting their workouts in tonight.
Wow. He looks to be in some pain as he's grasping his helmet. Coach O'Neill and Megan Gears out there. Marion's coach comes alongside.
Might be,
can't tell who it is, Coach. Can't see the number.
Well, I don't know either. I'm just kind of looking at the thing. It might be Brendan Harris. The way it looks, he's had a bad ankle. I think that may be who it is. He's been nursing a bad ankle the whole time.
Lifting him up. That coach is Brandon Harris. You're exactly right. Brandon Harris being escorted off the field by the medical staff of Althoff. Looks like his ankle, his left ankle. Couple football players coming out to assist.
A couple of sophomores. Those are pretty good sophomores. One of them is number 75 is Coach Mike Abig's son, Mark Abig, and the other one is a big sophomore by the name of Rodney Baker, number 53.
First and 10, balls on the 29. 11 seconds remaining in the third. Shotgun. Marion hands off. Runs it far side, breaks a couple tackles. Henry Jones getting plenty of touches tonight.
At this time, really, our defense is going to have to step up. We're going to have to make a stop, Dan, somewhere along the line here, because we simply cannot give them an opportunity to score again. So we need to make a stop somehow, some way, get them to turn the ball over, and get our offense back on the field.
2nd and 6 from the 33. Shotgun snap, handoff fake, pass complete behind the line of scrimmage. Pass complete to Jawan Tucker.
That was again, Adam McGilligan made a nice play on that. Read the screen, came over.
Good defensive play. Looks like Coach it could set up for a 3rd and 6. Into third quarter. Silly question here, Coach, as I asked the Hall of Fame coach, 3-time state champion. Did you ever favor going right to left or left to right in football games at all?
Well, yeah, I used to favor going to my left, because most people used to put the best defensive people on against your right side, because a lot of people love to run right because being right-handed. Okay.
Very interesting.
So you normally put your best defensive people over to your left against their right side, and I always like to run back the other way.
Well, that's interesting. I thought that may have been a silly question, but that makes a lot of sense.
But of course, when I've been pretty blessed over the years to have some great running backs. Hickey Thompson, Jason Ford, Gary Turner, Terry Chavis.
Oh, you did.
Over the years, we had some really nice running backs. Actually, Althoff's defense did the job. They held them. They should get decent field position this time. Again, if we could put another one up there, we're right in this game, Dan.
Sure is a nice defensive effort now. Marion's kicking from their 25-yard line. Good punt back.
Don't let it hit.
Going to take it by. They're going to let the ball roll out inside right at about the 25, 26-yard line. So now, here we go, fellas. We got 11:41 remaining in the game. 2 timeouts remaining on both teams. The Wildcats lead the Crusaders 21-10. It's been an exciting ball game, Coach. I'll say that.
Well, it has been really going back and forth. I think the two squads are very evenly matched. I think we may have more size in the offensive lines, but again, those 3 turnovers certainly is an equalizer.
Mertens takes the snap and tosses it intended to Michael Harris, but the ball was tipped. Thank goodness not intercepted.
Boy, that could have been the 4th.
Was close.
Yes, that was. That could have been the 4th turnover of the game.
Sets up a 2nd and 10 from Althoff's 27. Mertens is going to take it. Shotgun snap. 3 receivers far in, 1 near side. Toss over the middle. Caught.
Oh,
good,
nice
good
catch.
Good catch by Henley over the middle. Nice throw by Mertens. Big gain, first down, and Garland Henry's playing a solid game, Coach.
Yes, he is. He's got excellent hands. He also runs the ball very well.
First down on the Althoff 44-yard line. 11:20 clock running in the 4th. Shotgun, Mertens, plenty of protection. Going deep to Henley again. He caught it, Coach, and touchdown, Althoff Crusaders. What a nice play from the 44-yard line. Touchdown, Garland Henley.
That's a great play. He just ran on a fly pattern. He just ran right by that guy, and Mertens hit him in stride. That
56-yard touchdown throw. And I got to tell you, Coach, Mertens is throwing that ball with some confidence tonight.
We're going for 2, Dan, because if we make it, it'll be 21-18. And we're still going to have to score a touchdown anyhow. So this is an interesting extra point here. Going for 2.
Mertens from the shotgun looking left, throwing a caught touchdown or extra point conversion. Good. Boy, good play, Coach.
Good play. 21-18. We're right back in this ball game, Dan. With 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go, we're right back in this ball game.
Exciting start of the fourth quarter. Althoff coming back, striking with 2 touchdowns. 21-18. 3-point ball game now. 11-10 remaining in the game. 2 timeouts on both sides of the field. If you're the Crusaders, you got to feel an awful lot better than you did about 20 minutes ago.
Very much so, Dan. This is a tremendous opportunity for Althoff High School now. If we can get our defense on the field, give them a good stop Marion, and then get the ball back and go down and go score again.
We'll see what kind of intensity the Crusaders bring on this defensive effort here as Gagan attempts to kick off.
We'll also see what kind of momentum or what kind of intensity Marion has.
The kick short to about the 23-yard line. Lewis takes it back. Lewis breaking near midfield.
Nice tackle by Michael Harris.
Or Henry Jones, rather, getting a lot of touches on the ball. Good tackle by Harris. Ball's going to be right at midfield. Kick was short to about the 23-yard line, and Henry Jones just gained some speed right from the catch and broke it near midfield. Ball spotted on the 49-yard line of Marion. 1st and 10, 11:02 remaining.
They've got good field position.
Big series here, big series. Handoff up the middle to Lewis. Gains about 4 on the play. Or Henry Jones, rather. Lewis being the quarterback.
Marion's going no huddle. Guys, Althoff needs to get up the line of scrimmage. Again, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, handoff again. It's going to be about, what do you think, Dan? About 3rd and 5?
I think so. Spotted right at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 4 from the 45.
Big play right here, big play. Marion's going to be in the shotgun. They're going to go trips left, split right, trips left.
Handoff, run up the middle, 1st down, and some more. Broken tackle, Coach, and it looks like a Marion touchdown. Wow.
That was about a 41-yard run.
Sure was. Marion breaks a couple great tackles. Runs it across the field, touchdown. Wow. A quick score by Marion. 27 trying to add the 28th point with this kick. 9:50 remaining in the ball game. Snap is down, whistle blows.
They're walking it off against Marion. I'm sure that was movement. So now he'll be kicking from the 15.
That is correct. The extra point. Snap is down. The kick is up. Whistle blows again.
And Althoff just got a penalty for roughing the kicker. So that means either roughing the kicker or running into the kicker, depending on which one the officials want to call. But either way, instead of kicking off.
Get penalized on the kickoff?
Yes.
Well, Coach, they're huddling quite a bit, determining what the penalty is.
Well, it looks like the official picked up the flag. I didn't see. Yep, rough of the kicker.
So it turned out, Coach, to be a defensive ball game. 7-3 in the first half has now turned offense. 28-18 in the second half. Explosive third and beginning fourth quarter. 28-18. 10-point lead by the Wildcats with less than 10 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Well, actually, Althoff scored 2 touchdowns in a minute and 5 seconds, I believe. They scored right before the end of the third quarter, and then again with I think 11 minutes 10 seconds left to go on the clock, they scored again. So I think they scored about a minute and 5 seconds. Of course, this big run by the running back for Marion certainly took some momentum out of the sails again.
Kickoff is lone line drive. Caught near the 10. Running it up. Dennis Jackson. Well, I tell you, Coach, I don't think you can say anything's for certain as the ball keeps going back and forth. 9:42.
We still have time. We score again. We're right back in again.
Althoff's going to take the ball 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
And, you know, with the spread offenses run both in college and high school today, you certainly can put some points up the board very quickly. So maybe a
handoff to Michael Harris. Breaks some tackles. Got some momentum going wide. Good run by Michael Harris.
Nice run. Just as you mentioned.
Boy, he exerted some speed, Coach. Nice play by Michael Harris. Nice gain. 9:26. Clock is running. Ball's on Althoff's 44-yard line.
They're in trips left. Flanker right.
Deep throw, wide open. Oh! Double teamed. Good throw by Mertens, intended for Garland Henley. Good throw. Could have been 7 right there, Coach.
Could very easily been. He had a step on the defensive man. Actually, the big tall, the strong safety came over. Almost double teamed. However, he still had a step on him.
2nd and 10, 9:11 remaining in the ball game. Mertens again from the shotgun. Throw over the middle to Henley, tipped. Tipped by Henley. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Hawthorne looked open deep for a while. 3rd and 10. Again, key play in the ball game right here. We need to keep moving the chains.
Big play here. 3rd down ball on the 44. 28-18. Marion leads over the Crusaders.
We got trips right, double flanker left.
Good catch by Michael Harris. Good juke move, 1st down.
Excellent move to get a 1st down, Dad. You're right.
Boy, Mertens threw it about 8 or 9 yard gain, and Michael Harris put a couple moves and got past the yardage marker. 1st down. Very impressed with Michael Harris tonight, Coach. He's an explosive receiver. fumbled one after a reception, but I tell you what, he's got some intensity.
He's a senior. He's a tough young man. He's also an excellent wrestler. Went to the state last year.
Snap up the middle, kept by Mertens, and runs and gets pushed for near a first down. Clock is running under 9 minutes now. Coaching staff for Althoff is barking some orders. Going to be a 2nd and 2 from the 35. We've got ourselves a ball game here, Coach.
We certainly have. If we score here, we really have a ball game.
Hand off to Jackson. He was gang tackled. He was lifted. He was thrown back.
I think number 71 made the play. David Akuri, official just came and warned him for taunting or showboating, whatever you want to call it.
You were never a fan of that, I know.
Not really.
Mertens takes it 3rd and 3 from the 36. Has time to throw. Throws it a little high. Could have been caught by Keenan Young, the freshman. Ball hit his hands high. 4th and 3, Coach.
Big play. Of course, I keep saying that, but they all are big plays. 4th and 3. This could well be the ball game right here. We've got to pick this up.
7:45 remaining. 4th and 3 from Marion's 36. Mertens alone in the backfield taking the shotgun.
They've got bunches left.
Ooh, a toss, Coach, to Michael Harris. Threw it over his head.
Dennis Jackson was wide open in the flats with blockers ahead of him.
Oh, that's what I was looking at, too. You hate to criticize the play calling, but there could have been a better option there. He was looking for Harris. Threw it pretty high.
Well, it looked like Dennis Jackson wanted the ball, and with him being in the flat out there.
Coach Turner giving Mertens some words of encouragement on the sidelines. Marion takes it 1st and 10. Handoff. Henry Jones, the ball carrier.
Brought down by number 44, Brent Silvestri, and number 10, Zach Donaldson.
Henry Jones is going to sleep well tonight. 7:23 remaining. We've got a 10-point difference in this ball game. 28-18. Clock is running. Shotgun. Handoff. Good defensive play.
Number 10,
good defensive
Zach
play.
Donaldson again. Did a great job.
Brant Hill hands off, and good defensive play by the Crusaders. Going to set up a 3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Time becomes...
Again, Coach, we say big play. 3rd and 10 from the 36. Could get the ball back in pretty good field position with a punt. Let's see what this play holds for us.
They got split right.
Oh, good defensive play. All right. Althoff Crusaders. Sack Brant Hill, the quarterback from Marion. It's going to set up a 4th down.
Brought down by Eric Krause, Dan, a junior, having to play both ways tonight.
We got Hawthorne and Jackson back to receive. They're standing at their own 35 to 37-yard line. Marion kicking from their own 15.
We should get the ball back in good field position. I wish they'd move up a little bit, the two backs.
The kick is up.
He's letting the ball drop.
Good punt fielded by Jackson, running it upfield. Out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
We've got good field position on our own 45-yard line, Dad, but you know what happens now? The clock becomes their ally. with 5:41, we're going to have to score quickly here in order to get to, because we're 2 scores down.
Well, I tell you, the way Mertens is throwing that ball, I wouldn't be unsure of sending some deep receivers and letting Mertens. He's throwing this ball awful well tonight. Ooh, Coach. Intercepted. Holy cow, Coach. Mertens throws it low. Intercepted by Marion. 5:38 remaining in the ball game. I don't know who he was intending to hit there.
Is that 5 turnovers tonight?
I think so. All in the second half. Coach, I couldn't see who his intended receiver was. He threw it cross field and he threw it low. It looked like the ball was maybe trapped, but
I don't know whether it was tipped, touched.
Yeah. It didn't look like it was intended for anybody from Althoff, but nevertheless, an interception. 5:38. Marion takes the ball on the Althoff's 48.
They're doing in a run offense here. Here comes the trap. It's really an inside reverse. They fake to the fullback, and that young man comes behind the fullback. They pull the guard or tackle. And they run it very well. But now they're not in their fast-paced offense.
And I guess, Coach, you just look for they're going to play a conservative offense. You just hope to maybe strip the ball and cause a fumble. Clock is running at 5:05. 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line for Althoff.
Well, the kid got outside again.
Sure did. Broke some tackles. He's inside the 20-yard line before being pushed out of bounds by Furmanak, the big linebacker for Althoff, but about a 20, 25-yard gain, Coach.
Is that same kid that's been running all evening? Looks like it.
Lewis. Well, Coach, they got it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and they're not in a hurry. They're going to run time off that clock. They've got plenty of time to get down there and score. So they're in the foot-to-foot formation, unbalanced line, and they're just going to run right at you. There's a tackle.
4:40 and the clock is running. Fourth quarter, the Wildcats lead 28-18. They've got the ball inside the 15-yard line.
Looks like it's about on the 12, Dan. It's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 from the 12. Turnovers have plagued the Crusaders this second half.
Okay, they're in a tight formation, unbalanced left. Here comes the reverse again.
Given to Doris for Marion. This is going to put the Crusaders back up against the wall with Cahokia, Carbondale, and Triad left on the schedule.
Good thing about that, at least we have the last 2 at home. We go to Carbondale next week. But again, if we want to get in, here comes the reverse again. They were stopped. Great play there. So now they're going to have to decide what they want to do, Marion, whether they want to run another play or kick a field goal.
Marion will go to 5-1, Coach. They are a formidable football team.
Yeah, they play. Kerry Martin does a nice job with them at Marion. He started out at Sparta, and then he went from Sparta to Carterville, and at Carterville, he did a really nice job. Had some momentum, and he came from Carterville over to Marion, has done a nice job at Marion.
Marion calls timeout with 2:52 remaining in the game. The Crusaders will go to 3-3. The Wildcats will go to 5-1.
And in order for us, we've talked about it a number of times, Dan, in order for us to make the playoffs, to assure ourselves, we would have to win the next 3 games and go 6-3. But in order to have a shot at the playoffs, we have to win 2 of the 3 to go 5-4. And then when you do that, you take your chances because they add up your playoff points, and your playoff points are the number of points that your opponents have.
And that's always an exciting time on that selection night where I've spent many times with you. Usually there's an open house at Althoff the following day. It's a Saturday night selection, if I remember, and
that's correct.
You're all huddled around to see where the playoff selections are and the sites.
Well, we used to that, but the open houses on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday morning, we'd be driving across the state, getting film.
Marion tries to throw it deep for in the end zone corner for a touchdown, overthrown. Yeah, that was exciting times as you watch the selection process, and A, if you made it, and B, who you played and where you played at.
Yeah, and then there was always some people who were 5-4 and felt left out because they didn't get in the playoffs, didn't have enough playoff points. But that's one of the nice things about it. You control your own destiny in that situation.
2:46 remaining. The Wildcats have a 10-point lead, 28-18. Mertens rolling out, throwing to Michael Harris. Good catch. Run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. 15-yard pass reception. They're trying to do a hurry-up offense.
Again, the clock, as we mentioned before, the clock is an ally for Marion.
Throw it deep, Mertens. Throw it deep. Shotgun formation, 2:30 remaining. Throws it far side to Harris again. That's pass interference. Okay. Pass interference against Marion, it looks like.
I think
it
the
sure
officials have done a pretty nice job.
They sure
tonight.
have.
They've kept the game under control. They've kept it moving. And a good officiating crew is one that you never notice.
As we're being joined by Dan Politis and the Legend Hall of Fame 3-time state championship coach Glenn Schott. Did you have a rival in the South 7 through the years?
Well, we had a few of them. Obviously Cahokia got to be a rival there for a while. It had nothing to do with the team. I was never really fond of driving all the way to Marion.
Right. Yeah, Cahokia was always a tough opponent, especially at their home stadium. 2nd and 10, 2:19 remaining. Ball on the 41-yard line for the Crusaders. Merton takes it shotgun. Looking left. Going to throw it deep. Nope. Opts to throw it short. Another flag down.
It's a good pass interference call again. The big strong safety, number 7, Jack Weaver, 6'4", 205 senior. Got there a little early.
Both teams giving very good effort tonight. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. 2:14 remaining.
We've got to put one in fast, Dan.
Mertens rolling to his right, throws it deep. A jump ball near the 10-yard line, incomplete pass.
I thought Hanley had his man beat, but he gave up on the ball play. He had him beat and then started to kind of coast.
Well, if we could strike here, Coach, before the 2-minute warning, we could have a onside kick possibly. Ball's on the 44-yard line. Mertens over the middle to Henley. Okay. Good catch and good run by Henley. Ball is moved forward. 1:56 remaining.
We need to snap that ball as soon as they start the clock.
And they did just that. Mertens rolling to his left. Throws it in the corner, overthrown, intended for Young. Keenan Young. 149. Let's see what we can do here, Coach. 1:49 from the 22-yard line.
Dan, you need to be thinking of what you're going. Let's say we score. What are you going to do? Onside kick. Who's going to do it?
Pass intercepted. Oh. Mertens throws it. Intended for Young, I believe. Keenan Young, and it was intercepted. 4th turnover of the second half.
That's ball game. Now they're just going to run the clock out. Well,
four turnovers second half.
At least 5, 6. Dan, 5?
Yeah.
5 for sure, maybe 6.
Yeah. 28-18, the Wildcats hoping to just run out the clock at this point. Althoff's got 2 timeouts remaining.
They don't have enough players on the field. They had to take a timeout. Now, Dan, that puts the Althoff High School Crusaders in a must game every game. The next 3 facing them, the next 3. It's a must situation. They've got to either win 2 of the 3 or all 3. So
we haven't touched much on, and I haven't talked to you about specifically the Centralia ball game with some close calls near the end of the game. Tough loss for the Crusaders.
Well, it really was. I think the fact that they kind of took the ball game out of the hands of the young men playing. Not only the officials, but also the people running the clock and things like that. Again, but you always hope that you always hope, Dan, that when you go away from home, that you overcome some of those adversities. That you're a better ball club and you can overcome some of those adversities. But that was really a difficult setback because Centralia, as you know, was 4-0 going to the game. After the game they were 5-0, which put them in the driver's seat in the conference. However, they have to play Cahokia tonight, and I think that game is at Cahokia. So we'll know more when we find out what's transpired in that game, because I think that's a problem. That may could well be because Marion has already been beaten by Cahokia. They haven't played Centralia yet, so they've got a couple games where I think their destiny's in their hands also.
Yeah, good comments. As we wind up this game here at the Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium, beautifully renovated $2.3 million stadium. Lindenwood Lynx will kick it off tomorrow at 1 o'clock against the Central Methodist University. Marion's got the ball on their 35-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Henry Jones.
Tackle brought down by Hawthorne, Nate Hawthorne. Althoff takes a timeout. They're down to 2 now. Marion got a holding call, Dan. Penalties declined. 2nd and 10.
Coach Ken Turner calls a timeout. 1:23 left in the ball game. I tell you, Coach, we cut down on these turnovers, and we could be a very competitive football game moving forward.
We certainly could, but we have 3 games to do it. It seems that's been one of our Achilles' heel to a certain extent all year. However, when you throw the ball a great deal, you can expect some of those things, but we just can't have that many, particularly on our side the field. We've given Marion in 2 of those drives excellent field position.
Sure have, and they played on a short field, and
not only that, but what it does, it keeps your defense on the field all evening.
Yes, and the good tackle by Althoff, handed off.
It's Furmanek again.
Althoff uses its final timeout. $1:17 remaining on the clock.
Dan, when's your regional in golf?
We go. We have the Mascoutah Invitational tomorrow at Cardinal Creek to wrap up the season, and then regionals are next Tuesday at the Acorns Golf Course in Waterloo. We've got 9 teams competing for 3 spots, and if we're fortunate enough to make it out of regionals the following Monday, we'll go to Carbondale at Hickory Ridge Golf Course. And I think the Crusaders stand a good chance to possibly win regionals. If we do so, we'll go down to Hickory Ridge, and it will be a very difficult sectional.
Well, as those people who are listed, as you know, Dan Politis was the golf coach of our state champions last year. I'm sure he's looking forward to possibly repeating again. What are your chances, Dan, particularly in the regional?
Yeah, I think if we can get to state as a team, I've got a good chance to possibly do something again. It's exciting times for our Althoff community. Sitting alongside you, who won 3 state championships, and Al Foppe winning 1 in baseball, and Hergen winning 1 in soccer for the girls. So we've got 6 state titles, and it's every coach's dream come true, and it's just exciting to be in the hunt. But we played our conference yesterday and got beat by this Marion High School that played very, very well. So in sports, as you know, you just never know what's going to transpire until the day of. So take every day as it comes.
Not on any given day, Now, would Marion be in the same regional or same class?
They're going to be in the same sectional.
Sectional?
Yeah, they go. They're not in our regional. They'll be in our same sectional and same state.
Same state
I tell you,
class.
This Marion golf team impressed the heck out of me yesterday. They shot .296, which is a 74 average. And if they play anything like they did yesterday, they could be a state contender. First time they won the South 7 Conference since 1999. But they shot a near-record conference low of .296.
What kind of course is this you're going to play on in the regionals?
The regionals, it's at the Acorns. It's a fairly decent golf course, not real tight. I think we'll do very well there. And then we play Hickory Ridge, which is a really good golf course, part of the Carbondale City District Municipal Golf Course. And then state will be at Bloomington D.A. Wybrings course, where we were fortunate to win last year. So the kick now gives us 20 seconds remaining in this ball game. Our congratulations to the Marion Wildcats as they played a very good ball game. And they go to 5-1 overall record. The Crusaders go 3-3. 3 remaining games. And as Coach Schott mentioned, fortunately, the last 2 games are at home. Every game means something here on out, that's for sure.
And I'm sure we'll be back on the air again if everything is okay.
We want to thank Farmer Dave and Pam Schumacher alongside J.D. Mayer, the legendary Coach Glenn Schott, Dan Politis here as we wind up this live stream. Merton's back to throw, looking for Henley. Incomplete
It looked
pass.
like he was throwing to his back shoulder, except Headley didn't stop soon enough.
Crowd starting to file out here at Lindenwood University Belleville Stadium. Also home to the Althoff Crusaders, as we thank them for allowing their stadium for our use as our home field. Heavy rush by Mertens, pass complete to Hawthorne near the 50.
First down, they got to get up and stop the clock.
9.4 seconds remain. First down, the gangs move. This could be the last play of the game.
It's going to be the last play. We're not going to even get it off.
Mertens rose to his left, throws it, caught complete by Young, the freshman. And that concludes our ball game here, Coach Schott. The Marion Wildcats 28 and the Althoff Crusaders 18.
Well, Dan, it's certainly been enjoyable working with you again. I'm glad to be back after 3 games away from home. Unfortunately, the Crusaders' expectations were not met this evening. You know, their whole. I tell you what, I look down here. I hope they don't pay all of those guys. Marion's got a head coach and 19 assistant coaches.
Holy cow.
I hope they don't pay all of those guys.
Wow, good point. That's gonna do us for tonight, Coach. We thank everyone for listening here on the ISHA website, and Coach Glenn Schott, Dan Politis signing off, and we'll see you next time at the next Althoff home game. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you.